Hello, everybody. Welcome to Silent Podcast, place over everything but silent. I'm your host Isaiah, and we're back to talk Fear Factor, House of Fear. I'm here with my co-host, my co-workers, my co-host, Cheyenne. Cheyenne, what's up? What's up?
What's up, man? I'm doing great. Cheyenne New over here. The K is silent, like Cheyenne Knoxville, because that's who I am today. Knoxville is the only thing left in this series to root for.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing great. How about you, Ganjo?
I'm doing very well. It's always a pleasure for me to be here. Even though we have a fallen soldier here, I still got one queen that I'm dead set on rooting for, and I'm excited to talk about what was given to us. It may be an unfair challenge in my opinion, but we can talk about it once we get there. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I like it.
Well, I'm gonna be Debbie because I'm down here. You know what I'm saying? I am so sad with these two
It's okay.
eliminations. There's so much that I want to talk about in terms of the players. But before we get to that, listen, we have one more episode left, guys. Ganja, was this a good episode to you?
It was a pretty good episode. I think a lot of inevitability happened. So we were destined to get something sad going on with two people going home. And I
Mm-hmm.
thought, besides the final challenge, I thought it was fine, I guess. I'm a little shook with the crickets now, but I think they could have did a little bit of stuff differently to avoid certain stuff, but it was fine. Not the greatest outcome, but it was fine.
How about you, Cheyenne?
This episode was it a good episode? I definitely was feeling emotions. So yeah, sure, it was a great episode. I felt disgust, annoyance, pain, humor ish. But I think what is really annoying me is that we're left with the militoast. We're left with like the most boring of a super plate that we were provided initially. It's like
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
sausage is gone, the bacon is gone, the eggs are gone. We just have toast and no jelly. Actually, maybe a little jelly for Jaylene.
Oh, Joey, there
We
you
got a
go.
little food left. We got some crumbs.
Yeah,
Uh,
we
yum.
actually spoke of like our most like our best like case scenario for a winner out of the final six, and two of the three people in that category are gone.
Mhm.
So Dita and Lance, the entertainments, are not here anymore. We are, some of the people do have some good factors and redeeming factors, but I just feel like it's going to be a little less exciting going into the last episode for the finale because it's kind of like, okay, whatever. Like Dita and Lance were like huge characters for this whole
Mhm.
season. Chelsea just started getting airtime again, and like Rob, he's like hit like on and off. Ethan's like kind of been there the whole time, and Jaylene's also been a pretty big presence as well. But like Lance specifically in the confessionals and Dita with the competitions and a lot of the strategy, it was just like they were both heavily involved in a lot of that. So really sad to see. I don't even know how long the finale is supposed to be. Hopefully, it's not longer than a regular
Hopefully it's an
episode.
hour.
Yeah,
Maybe an
like
hour and a half. They can get away with an hour and a half.
yeah.
No, I think actually another knock against this episode is that with them ending on Dita having
I didn't
an
like that.
injury, even though he was already eliminated,
I hate it.
I feel like they're gonna waste a good 10 minutes on Dita's ear.
And when Dita was really crying because it was a cricket in his
Yeah,
ear, and not
they're
because he was
gonna
eliminated.
they're gonna play the tape of him sobbing, and then Johnny Knoxville is gonna be like, "Oh, you guys don't know that I did that 3 times in my day."
Okay, but
Right.
no, what I will say is we have a very strong cast here. I do feel like taking out two or three people, everybody has some kind of stake in this. You feel me? Like even the Kristen girl that was like the ramifications of her going home with Zach. It was just like a lot of people influenced things in the game, and I feel like
Jenny Roddy would only like dead weight, I think.
I mean, Rodney, he kind of the cop shit. He kind of did okay. Like we love a cop. That proved the point. They're always gonna have a cop or like a firefighter in a game, so you know to look for that, right? But no, overall, I think everybody did a very at subpar to good job, and with Lance pushing the gameplay, hopefully this season 2 that's coming out, we have more people like Lance out there, and then hopefully they get into the process of actually bringing people back, like a House of Villain type, like a Traders type, where you're bringing 1 or 2 people back at a time. It doesn't have to be like a fresh new cast every time. I'm not opposed to that. So that's my take on it.
I know it's not like TV, but like there's a new Spotlight mini, and I saw Zach is supposed to be on it.
That
was pretty funny.
I was just thinking that, like, if we're thinking about real winners, has Zach not won immediately getting a new appearance?
It's not a TV show, but like we'll take it.
People will put it on their TVs. I'll cast it to my TV right now.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a one and done TV show. He can hit shine again. He get to go toe to toe with Big D. Okay.
I would like to see somebody from this cast. Like, there's a couple of people who I wouldn't mind seeing on like other things. I wouldn't be surprised if we've seen some of these guys on like reality TV.
Listen, Dita and Ethan, one of them is locked in for the challenge.
And Jaylene.
Really?
Maybe even Jaylene too. Yeah,
I didn't think the challenge. I was thinking more like they're going to end up in like Beast Games or something.
That too. Games. I just binge watch Beast Games. That's not a show I would ever watch week by week. Binging it was fine. It was straight.
Beast Games and Squid Games, I could see some of these guys on for sure.
No, the challenge don't care. They was getting niggas from The Voice or American Idol or some shit like that.
They were getting fake. They were getting fake pro wrestlers.
No, but they don't care.
I've seen Lance on the fake challenge shows too. So
and when Lance on challenge,
I can see Lance getting a fight on a challenge, like yelling at somebody.
I don't know about Lance on the challenge, but like I can definitely.
I got Lance in a hall, bro.
Yeah.
In what?
I got Lance in a hall, bro.
Okay, actually, now that you said it, I can see him in there.
Or a pole wrestle. Either or, I think he could get. Truthfully.
I can just see him running.
If Annalise from Big Brother can not only just get on like she's been on so many shows. Yeah, that's like her 3rd show, which is ridiculous. And I'm just like, if she can get on some, anyone can get on some. Random stray. Sorry, Annalise. Anyway, lastly, before we get into the cast, y'all like these challenges this episode? There was the final one, obviously, outside the crickets getting in the ears and stuff. Did you guys like the last challenge? And did you like the electrocution challenge?
I didn't like the fact that they had to be in pairs for that final challenge. I hated that. I don't know what type of time they was on, especially with 2 people going home. You have to rely on somebody else to not freak out for you to get past. I didn't like that. And I also felt like, to be honest, both the challenges was flops to me. I just feel like that last challenge, they could have gave them earplugs. And the challenge was not balanced because it favored taller people because you got to stand on the ledge longer. And if you had more strength to hold yourself up, it'd be less time you actually hanging up there. And Dita had them needles in his arms. Just, I don't know how long ago, 2 or 3 days ago. I don't know how fast shit healed in your life, but it gave me a good week or 2. You feel me? So I just feel that was a very crazy challenge to have at that point in the game. And, they could have did a little bit better. It just was like a little lazy.
Yeah, I did not care for the first challenge or the second elimination challenge, but I also did not like, I kind of like, but I didn't like that Rob and Jaylene were doing like HOH hours outside. They were doing like 2-on-1s with the house after winning, which is kind of hilarious.
Oh, so cringe. I'm so glad Lance is just like, all right, we're done here. Like, I couldn't tell if that was them or if that was like a production thing, but just like,
Yeah, but what ended up turning into with the two people being safe, that was one less person that could be put up. So if you lost that
yeah.
challenge, you was damn near going in regardless. It's just kind of I don't think that's like I won't say fair, but I don't think that made sense at this point in the game.
Mhm.
It was definitely edited to make it look like more drawn out because you could just see it. They were like, "So, are you gonna want to talk?" And he's like, "No." Like,
No,
there's nothing to talk about. You okay? Yeah.
I'm so tired of seeing
Thank
Rob's
you.
face. Yeah, I'm so sorry. All right, y'all. Let's get to this. Cast is our second. No, this is actually our final tier list. I feel like because we will
yeah,
have a winner
a real tier
next
list at
week.
that point.
So let's
Ooh.
let's see if we can really hit home here. So
Sad
first of
days.
all, Lance eliminated,
All the
Dita eliminated,
all the black people getting smacked back to back. Ugh.
and we literally have one person in each tier left. Let's start out
It's
with
crazy.
Chelsea. Chelsea did not have to compete in the last challenge. And she seems to, as we predicted, just like with Tyler, just like with what was it, Blake? She wants revenge on Rob. Um, what is Chelsea's like? I don't know if there's any other strategy really like to play out. I think at this point it just comes down to a competition. So I don't really know if there's anything Chelsea can do at this point to kind of salvage her game and like unless win the challenge. And out of these four people, I have my least amount of faith in her.
Yep.
So
She's
yeah.
she's incentivized to work with Ethan because of
Mhm.
Jaylee and Rob working together. But to set yourself up to have to work with one of the people that you never wanted to go against in any challenge is crazy. I just feel like Chelsea's in a wild position. And I'm not saying she can't win because she's clutched some dubs, but all three people above her seem more capable of winning a challenge, in my opinion, especially
Yeah.
solo.
I concur, my African American brothers. I will add that in this game, in like the last 9 episodes, they've all faced their fears. So that's not even like it's not even a factor, really. It just
Mm,
comes to who's smarter, faster, and Jaylene's beat her at things, Ethan's beat her at things, Rob beat her at things. When she
Mhm.
wins, it's always like partner based. So
this is a pretty leveled Final Four. Like it's not like
Two girls,
a,
two guys. Yeah.
a super blowout, but the likelihood of Chelsea beating one, let alone two, let alone three of them, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah.
yeah, and she's lacking in strategy. She's real bad.
Lance had to come up to her and be like, "Yeah, you know, we forced to work with each other." She's like, "I guess." Like,
Like even if there was a situation where they take someone out before they do the final challenge, and Chelsea somehow survives and either Ethan or Rob goes home, I still feel like she's like the least like capable out of these four. And that's not like a shot at her. I just think that the competition in this final four is a little bit more competitive.
on the contrary of everything we just said, I will give her the benefit of the doubt. If there is a decision, she is the least likely person to get eliminated by any of those three people.
Because she looks like the weakest competitor.
Exactly. So that looking like
Like,
the weakest competitor and being able to get a win randomly, it's kind of different. So
yeah.
hopefully in her defense, maybe she can wiggle into whoever gets to power, make sure the other strong person goes home, and then try to like figure something out.
I mean, we could raise her up to bottom D, to be honest. I still
I'll
think
put her
there's,
bottom. She had a final
yeah,
four.
she's in the
Let's
final
not
four.
do her crazy. She ain't played too much crazy like Zach.
I'll give her that.
I never thought she should be an E.
I did.
I think she was in E last week just because of the crazy situation she found herself in, and she was just completely oblivious to what her positioning was until it actually happened. She got blindsided,
Like,
and
they made why
yeah, it
did
was
she
just
agree to
not.
that alliance?
That was just such a bad spot to me. In all fairness, but you know, it's week to week. Let's get to Rob. Rob has played this game crazy strategically, but I mean, we've been saying this, or at least I've been saying this. Rob, Ethan, and Dita for the longest time had the highest chances of being in this situation. And despite of how poorly Rob has been strategically, there is a very huge chance that he wins the season because he has been on a competition tear the last 2 or 3 episodes. So, he's been. I mean, look, he's beaten Dita and Ethan, who we deem to be better competitors than him. The last few times, he's been a decision maker. The last 2 times, I feel like Rob, unfortunately, has to be raised back up to B. I feel like he has a very good shot at winning the season. He has Jaylene, who I feel like they're kind of like locked in to help each other no matter what. I just think that Rob and Jaylene have the highest odds of winning right now. So that's what
I agree. And if Jaylene stay course, that might be the case.
Yeah. I think there's a great shot Rob is our winner. And it sucks, but he's played a good competition game to the point where it doesn't matter what his strategic game has been. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I don't know what you're saying, Isaiah. I refuse to understand what you are saying.
Go ahead.
This man has made weird choice after weird choice.
I agree.
And yes, he has won many of things. And for some reason, Jaylene sees a path to end with him. Well, yeah, I guess that's all.
That's what I'm saying. It's a plus.
It's just
it's a really high chance.
It's like the strategy does not matter if you keep winning. And you can save Jaylene. Like, he's been able to keep him and Jaylene safe for the most part, and her keeping him safe for the most part. These last 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, and honestly, unless it's a situation like, you know how the first half of the challenge was like electrocution stuff, that's not really physical. That's just like battle of wits, like anyone going at. Unless it's a challenge like that, or like the horse thing or something like. If it's like a physical comp like they've been showing in these previews, he has a really good shot at winning. But if it's not, then it's a little like it's an equal playing field. So like, I do think maybe, I don't know, maybe it is a little extreme to put him all the way in B, because maybe like top of C if anything, because like his strategy has really been bad, and I still don't think this is the optimal position, because out of all these 3 people that he's going against, I do think Chelsea's obviously going to come after him. I think Ethan would easily come after him, and I think Jaylene's going to try to save face, you know. So like, I'm not going to put him in B, but maybe top of C is a better place for him. Maybe. Are we go with that?
I wanted to say that I think it's weird that during the episode he was like, "I'm going to the final, and Jaylene gets to come with me." I was like, you were just saying how much Jaylene got you through the challenge.
Yeah.
I guess he was probably looking at it through his own, like, I guess, perspective. Like, yeah, I made it, and I get to take my baby to the end. Let's get it.
Leave him at D for douchebag.
That's so funny. I mean, okay. Rob get a lot of smack. I think Rob should get I think he should get heat for being dumb. That's it. Like, I think
he is getting heat.
And like, that's, you feel me? But everything else is just like, okay. Like,
and that's why I'm not putting him in B anymore. But we gotta be real, y'all. The bottom, we had these 3 people at a very high chance of winning the season. And Rob has been responsible of all 3 of them.
Rob was responsible for all 3 of them going home.
All 3 of them go home. I'm just gonna say, we at some point all were like, either Danielle, Lance, or Dita's gonna win, and he got all 3 of them out. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna give him some credit. I'm not a Rob fan. I want him to lose.
The Danielle move was crazy, but
it was terrible.
If Rob loses, we clearly can see.
Oh, he's an idiot.
We can see his like.
You know what?
His trail.
I'm gonna do bottom C.
I'm down. Throw him in C.
The more we talk, I'm like, all right, I'm going a little extreme. Like, I agree with you, Shine, but I'm going to give him some credit. But like, I'm not going to be extreme about it.
But he has got himself here by winning.
Yeah, like he has a great shot at winning, but he's terrible.
This is the problem when you guys are meeting me where I've already been. Okay, I clocked Rob doing a good job weeks ago. I was like, he should be higher. He should be higher. All right, whatever. We don't like him. Now that we have lost all of our favorite players, I can only think that we lower him more because I am a hater.
I was trying to put him next to Jaylene a couple weeks ago, if you remember that. I said
he
that.
was pretty high. He was literally just Embiid. Like
He
2
just
weeks
dropped
ago.
because he did that stupid shit with Danielle. Like I just thought that was terrible.
I guess he could stay
And
there.
then did some stupid shit with Chelsea right after. But his physical game keeps getting him out of these shitty situations.
Yeah.
That's why it's crazy to keep Rob in C and D, because he's proven to us, even though strategically he sucks, physically he up there. And he was up there with Ethan and
I'm
Edith.
still going to come at him for like
And Jaylene.
He could have easily, if you ask me, and this is why I'm not going too high. Like, and this is the last thing about Rob. He could have easily took a shot at Dita and Ethan that one week that Danielle left, and then he could have got either them, one of those two, or Lance out, and then we could have had a possible Dita and Ethan out, or like double elimination. You know what I'm saying? Like he could have easily had all three of them out, but he did not take the shot when he needed to take the shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm giving him some credit, but it's very minimal because
Ethan shouldn't be here.
Horrible.
Ethan shouldn't.
He shouldn't.
But low key, now that we're talking about it more, I see why Lance. Like, I feel like this is the difference between scared and self-preservation, because Rob refusing to put in both the boys last week is playing scared. He was scared of retaliation.
Yeah.
Lance was trying to preserve his spot in the game. And you know what? Yeah. I see you now. I see what he was saying now.
There you go. Let's talk about Lance. So, Cheyenne, how you feel? I've said Lance. Like I said, one of the main characters. Cheyenne, how you feel about Ethan's position right now? Does he have a shot at winning?
Yeah, he does.
His screaming.
We've just seen him accomplish so many things, and low key, I mean, it may be tied with Rob between both of them winning and winning eliminations and like fighting their way back. So I don't even know who's the higher winner. I might break those numbers down for next week. Right. But I do feel like Ethan has a very good chance of winning.
I mean, I also want to give him credit. I think Ethan's won harder challenges than Rob too.
Agreed.
Especially with some of those elimination challenges. Even that last one with the holding, that was crazy. And like he did very well. And then you got like the mousetrap thing. Like I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. Like
Ethan has been most definitely more battle tested than Rob. Like
absolutely
not by like choice, but he's had to go into the fire a lot. So
getting electrocuted where all he had to do was drink some like milk or something. Like
he had to sit his head
or something. Like Rob has such a cakewalk. I'm so sorry, but whatever.
No, Rob been chilling. I think he got thrown in the second challenge and hasn't been thrown in since.
Yeah, I do think Ethan has the second highest chance of going home because I feel like Rob and Jaylene will eliminate Ethan before.
It's equal. It's equal on both sides.
Yeah.
Wait, I think Blake also nominated Rob. It was like Tyler, Rob, Rodney.
Oh yeah, it was twice. Yeah. That's right. With the snakes, the one with the rat's name out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's right. Now, good pull. Yeah, so he went in twice.
But yeah, I think he can stay there.
Yeah.
And I think Rob won that one. So I think everyone,
yes, he did.
Every challenge he's been in, like he's either like won the challenge or went to the elimination and won it. Not in the
they're both. They're both really good.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like Ethan and Rob are in the same position on both sides. If Rob wins, he's eliminate. Like if it's like elimination, like 1 by 1 to the 3 or whatever, Rob's going to take out Ethan. He's going to leave Chelsea and take out Ethan. Vice versa. If Ethan wins, he's going to take out Rob. And then I think if either girl wins, they're going to probably take each other guy out because no matter what, it's going to turn into 2v1, and they don't want that. So
Yeah.
it's I don't know. I'll say leave them there.
And I don't know how the finale is going to work out, but I mean, it's a great chance that it's coming down to either Ethan or Rob here, which whatever. But like, you know, we'll see.
But if Rob could get Ethan out, or if Ethan goes home early, I think Jaylene has a stronger chance to win.
Yeah, let's get to Jaylene. I personally would raise her to A. I will say I think Jaylene has, position-wise, the highest chance of making it to whatever final round it is. I don't know if it's going to be all four of them going against each other, or if it's someone get eliminated and then it's like, I don't know how it works, but usually there's 2 challenges in every episode, and I feel like Jaylene is like at the bottom of being selected for anything. So I do think that's great. I think she can win a challenge because I mean she's been doing pretty good. I just fear her chances against Ethan and Rob. But if it's strategy wise, and I mean she was a huge part of the challenge win this episode to get them into that position, and I credit her a lot for the selections of Dita and Lance and Ethan going up. I think she had a good episode, and I think that she has a really good chance as well. It really just going to come down to these competitions, y'all. Like, you know, like I don't know.
I say throw the ass. And you know why?
I don't know about all that.
Hey, listen, let me give you the Jaylene spiel, right? Jaylene, the queen she is, has linked up with a guy that she thought she can trust. Right? I'm starting from the beginning. She feel like she can trust this man. He throw her under the bus. She ended up in there. Kind of wasn't fully his decision, but she goes into the challenge. That's the only elimination Jaylene sees the entire season. She has either been protected or she has protected her allies. Clearly, Rob is still here, and I think she has some affinity to Chelsea. So if anybody has played the actual game of Fear Factor prior, to the finale, I feel like Lance could have been this if he was in the finale, but Jaylene. So I feel like respect is due. She has a built-in showman. She has one person that's probably never going to take her out in this game in the finale. She has another person who Chelsea's probably also never going to take her out. And Ethan isn't incentivized to take her out before he takes out Rob. So
I mean, but if it's you can choose to save one person,
win.
then she's at the bottom. Unfortunately,
I hear you.
Would it be a bad move for her to save Rob over Chelsea if there's something like that?
No, because risking if it's like a save one person and the other two duel it out. If Ethan come back, then she outnumbered.
I feel that. The only reason I'm not saying S is because I don't have her at the highest chance of winning a challenge against Rob or Ethan right now. That's the only reason why I'm not saying S.
I don't know.
If she was like the biggest comp threat. You think she's beating Ethan right now?
I said she's beating both of them at one point.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it. It's not like she hasn't won a challenge like when her and Chelsea won. And she's won with different combinations of people.
What's her saying?
So this is what I was thinking, is that Jaylene has a higher percentage of winning challenges that Ethan and Rob are bad at, whereas Ethan and Rob are pretty equal. So it's like they could take up 50% each, and then Jaylene's like 30%, and then Chelsea maybe 20%. We don't even know. But really, that means that Jaylene covers half the board between her and Rob.
And I think she's the most balanced physical and mental person left in the game, besides Rob. I think Rob is pretty balanced too, but I think she's up there too.
And I can't think of one mistake she's ever made.
Truthfully. And she could have stopped trusting Rob, and she didn't.
I'm gonna say is the Danielle thing, but I mean, I didn't really hurt her.
Ain't her fault. That it's not her fault. Yeah. Actually, it's not. It's even crazier. That's another point. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. Rob had a relationship with Danielle that he did not tell Jaylene about. That relationship actually benefited Rob, and he sent her up. Yeah, he didn't tell Jaylene, but when Jaylene found out about it, she was like, "What the hell? What was this?" So clearly it didn't matter to him what that relationship was. He was always going to prioritize Jaylene. Throw her in S. Get her out.
Sharon, where do you want her? I want A. He wants S. You can choose where she's at. She can stay where she's at if you want to keep her there.
So that's my problem. Is like, what is S really?
I think S is you have the highest chances of winning. Personally,
I'm sorry, Shane. Before you go, if Jaylene wins this game, she will be S tier. Like that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
So
That's
it's kind of like,
obviously.
why not think about her game up this point? Everybody else has gotten to this point either off athleticism or like blind loyalty.
If you had to bet your money today, is she your winner pick right now?
It's 50-50 between her and Rob.
You gotta have you pick one of them.
I will pick her. I'll pick
really?
Her. Yes.
Okay.
It will be 51-49.
That's bold.
Maybe 59.
I would do A. I'd say
if you
A.
can't say 100, that's why I'm not saying yes.
It's
I've
tough.
seen players in Survivor, Big Brother, where I'm like, this is the winner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Chelsea, I was like, Chelsea's winning. Like, there's no one else is beating.
Not to completely spoil the anonymous, but when the winner happened,
yeah,
the player was good, but it's like, did they really deserve to win if it was fucking random? No. So you're gonna try to say it's just like you just got there. Yeah. So I don't know. Shout out to that winner.
There you go. Miss Twine. We're gonna do A.
Messy.
And me and Shine about today. And we'll see if our predictions are right. And I would love Jaylene to be our winner, because
this is silly.
I'm gonna be so bored.
I think we have a little bit too much of a gap. Like, should we just move everyone up?
No,
Jaylene is not going to win by that large of a percentage.
It's not the fact that she's going to win by that large. Maybe this is how I'm looking at this list. I'm looking at this list.
We can raise them
if these people win, this is the type of game that they play to win. That's how I looked at that. Whatever we just had.
Okay, I say Chelsea's average. I say Ethan and Rob are better than average.
And we're basing this on a show that this is the first season too. But like,
yeah.
You know, what's gameplay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we go. The only real change we got
overall, hopefully,
was Rob moving up.
Well, Chelsea kind of moved up too. Everybody moved up.
I'm sure. Okay.
Everybody moved up. I mean, listen, I think this season has been pretty good so far. All they got to do is stick the landing, and they're fine. It won't be the greatest shit I ever seen, but it's given us, I feel like,
that was cool.
It gave us like kind of like a reset to where reality TV could be.
I needed this after that Trader season. I needed this. You know what I'm saying? This is a good like interim show. Like, you know, there's always like the big dogs like Trader, Survivor.
But then you got Survivor out here giving Zach Brown 20-25 minutes. Bro.
Please stop. Please.
I'm just saying. I didn't know who Zach Brown
was. Please, I don't want to go on a rant about another show right now. but so for this was a good like. You know, like you're waiting for your 4-course meal.
Yeah,
this is like the appetizer. This is like the bread with the butter, you know, before your main meal comes out. This was good. I would watch this again.
Endless breadsticks.
Endless breadsticks. There you go. Like this is like this is why I come to this restaurant type of thing. You know?
Not this is why I come to watch Fox.
It's like that fake Limitless where at some point they just stop refilling it.
Yeah. Listen, this is my replacement for Donnie, and I hope that it continues because I have no more Donnie here.
I'm not trying to hate, but Donnie was on par to being massive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was on par to being a great show. Yeah. Bring back Donnie.
I don't know why they even got rid of it, but you know, you guys literally brought out like Rob and Will. Like, who does that? You know, Parvati, like. I'm not again another rant. I'm not gonna go another rant, bro. I'm not going another rant. But hopefully Fox also one, renew the show, but two, don't go down the route of these other shows of bringing like reality stars. Like I actually really, it's been a while since I've seen like a good newbie cast. Like I would love to see this cast on like any show. To be honest, like they entertain me.
No, you know what? And not to go off on too much of a rant because we are done here, but it's not the fact that the returnees, it's like the same returnees. Like imagine if we got like a random like Rennie from BB10 on fucking Donnie. Think about just something like random like that. So it's just like, just be creative with your casting.
Yeah. I would enjoy to see a lot of these people in a lot of different shows personally.
Yeah, I don't really like the mixing.
I do.
Oh yeah.
I do when
Oh,
it's
you're talking
different.
about.
I do when it's different shows and it's not like they're the
Depends.
star. You feel me?
Oh,
But they
okay,
like to
sorry.
cast stars.
Yeah, I mean non-reality and reality. I don't like when they mix together in the cast. But I do
I
love
find it.
Dante.
It depends on the season for me. Depends on the show, but y'all, we got one more podcast to go. We'll see what we do after this. We'll see how the finale is gonna because like we have no idea how it's gonna work.
Come
So
on, Jaylene, bring it
watch
home.
it.
You
We'll
got
try
it.
to get an interview in if somebody wants to come on. But until
Jaylene,
then,
Jaylene.
y'all, I would love to talk to Jayleen. I want to go on my DM spree very soon and see what we can do.
Not DM screen. Don't be irritating.
I'm gonna do me. I don't care what. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Though, guys, Cheyenne, where can people find you?
Hello, it's me, Cheyenne again. I'm Cheyenne New on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I may be back on TikTok to talk about reality TV. And yeah, thanks for listening.
How about you, Ganjo?
Conjo the Dank, hit me up. We here, okay? Fear Factor about to be gone next week, and I'm excited to see who win here. So I love the journey a lot of the time, but I need the motherfuckers to be complete. So I'm happy this is about to be complete, and we're about to get a winner. Jaylene to the rescue, Queen. Let's get it. Go crazy.
There you go. You can find me at 8 Ball Bangers. This is all I have planned for this week. Actually, no, I think I have a podcast tomorrow with Lavina again, but this is my birthday week, so not doing too much this week. Next week, we should be back on Monday. And then, look, I already have nothing else to cover until Big Brother, so I'll see if I can find something else to watch. I'll have a bunch of fun stuff planned, maybe a game. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. But Monday is the last show I have for a while. So make sure you tune in.
In the off season, we can get you watching Beauty in Black, and we can record it.
What is that?
It's a Tyler Perry show on Netflix. They just finished their
no.
second season.
Oh hell no!
You can respond. You can react to that.
I hate Tyler Perry. All right. Anyway, have a good one, y'all. Bye.